Hey guys, right here I have a 2014 Kia Cee'd 1.6 3. And today I'm going to make a startup and full vehicle tour video of it, show you the features inside and out. So here is the key. Let's go ahead and start it up first. As you can see, the side mirrors are currently folded out. Upon locking the car, the side mirrors will automatically fold in, and upon unlocking, the side mirrors will automatically fold out again. The second generation Kia Cee'd comes with an electric rack and pinion power steering system. The steering wheel on the 3 trim is leather wrapped with sport grips at the 10 and 2 o'clock positions. There are gloss black highlights on the bottom half of the steering wheel. The Cee'd with the 1.6 engine can be paired to either a 6-speed manual or a 6-speed dual-clutch transmission, which this car has. A dual-clutch transmission, or DCT, is basically an automated manual transmission that uses 2 sets of clutches. One controlling gears 1, 3 and 5, and the other controlling gears 2, 4 and 6. Due to the nature of a DCT, a torque converter found in a conventional automatic transmission and a clutch pedal found in a conventional manual transmission is not needed. A dual-clutch transmission aims to give drivers smoother shifts, less lag between shift times, and improved fuel efficiency over a regular automatic. While in drive, shifting the gear lever over to the left activates the manual shifting mode. Push up to upshift and pull down to downshift. Manual shifting is also available via the pedal shifters mounted behind the top 2 steering wheel spokes. The left pedal downshifts while the right pedal upshifts. Shifting into reverse activates the standard rear parking sensors and a reverse camera that shows up on the 7-inch infotainment display. The base of the gear lever is covered in leather as well, and the gear knob does have the same gloss black highlight as found on the steering wheel. Safety features of the Cee'd 3 includes 6 airbags, anti-lock braking system with electronic brake force distribution and brake assist, electronic stability control, vehicle stability management, emergency stop signal, hill start assist control, tire pressure monitoring system, an alarm system with immobilizer, and ISOFIX child seat anchor points for the rear seats. Alright, let's turn on the hazards, lights, front and rear fog lights, take a look at the engine, and roll down the driver's side window. The Cee'd 3 does come with 16-inch 5 twin-spoke alloy rims as standard. The rims on this Cee'd are wrapped in Hankook Ventus Prime 2 205/55 R16 tires. Ventilated disc brakes and solid disc brakes are found front and rear respectively. For the suspension, the front gets McPherson struts while the rear gets a multi-link setup. The Cee'd is a C-segment hatchback from Kia that is manufactured and sold exclusively in the European market. Since the Cee'd is exclusive to Europe and it is Kia's first European designed and built car, the name Cee'd is taken from the combination of the European Economic Community (EEC) or CEE in some languages and European Design or ED. CEE-ED had too many E's in it, so the last E was taken out and replaced with an apostrophe. The Cee'd shares a platform with its sibling from Hyundai, the i30. The Cee'd is available in 3 different body styles, a 5-door hatchback, a 3-door hatchback marketed as the Pro Cee'd, and a 5-door estate marketed as the Cee'd Sports Wagon. The first generation Cee'd was on sale between 2006 and 2012, while the second generation debuted at the 2012 Geneva Motor Show. The second generation Cee'd recently received a facelift for the 2016 model year. Under the bonnet of this Cee'd is a 1.6 litre, dual overhead cams, 16 valves, naturally aspirated inline-4 engine with continuously variable valve timing and direct injection. This engine produces 133 horsepower at 6300 rpm and 164 Nm of torque at 4850 rpm. 0 to 62 miles per hour or 0 to 100 km per hour takes 10.8 seconds, and the top speed is 121 miles per hour or 195 km per hour. With a tank carrying 53 litres of petrol, combined fuel consumption for the cee'd 1.6 with the DCT is 46.3 miles per gallon or 6.1 litres per 100 kilometers. 140 grams of carbon dioxide is produced per kilometer, and the Cee'd is front-wheel drive. The second generation Cee'd went on sale in the UK from the second half of 2012 onwards. The facelift debuted in the UK in September 2015. The Cee'd is available with a number of different engines and transmission choices. There are 5 main trim levels available for the Cee'd, and the range starts with the base 1, then the 2, followed by the 3, 4, and finally the 4 Tech. There are 2 value-added trims, the VR7 and the SR7, the latter replacing the former from 2015 onwards. There is also the Cee'd GT and the Cee'd GT Tech, which are the hot hatch versions of the regular Cee'd. Finally, there is the GT line, which is basically a regular Cee'd with the looks of the Cee'd GT. Exterior features of the Cee'd 3 includes automatic manual leveling halogen projector headlights, automatic wipers, cornering lights, LED daytime running lights, LED indicators on the side mirrors, LED rear lights, front and rear fog lights, rear parking sensors, rear spoiler, chrome window surrounds, dark chrome front fog light housings, and body-colored door handles and side mirrors. Right down there you do have a bit of storage, cup holder, and your speaker. Right up here you do have your window lock and your window controls. Like it says on all 4 switches, all 4 windows in this car are fully automatic in both ways. You do have your mirror controls right here. And right down here, the button to the far left activates or deactivates your eco mode, which gears the car towards better fuel consumption. In the middle, you have the buttons to adjust the brightness of your interior at night. And right here, you have the lever to adjust the level of your headlight. Cee'd floor mats. The driver's seat in this cee'd 3 does get full manual adjustments together with power lumbar support. This knob right here controls your seat back, this lever controls your seat height, this bar controls your seat position, and like I said, you do have power lumbar support. Alright, so let's go ahead and see how she revs. The cee'd in 3 trim does come standard with a dual zone automatic climate control system with all of your controls located right down here. It is quite simple to use. You do have your fan speed, air conditioning, recirculation, different modes, front and rear defrost, off button, driver side temperature with your automatic mode, and your passenger side temperature with your dual mode. Dual means if you have it turned off like it is right now, the driver's side will control the temperature for both sides, but if you turn it on, each side will have their own individual temperature controls. The cee'd 3 does get an integrated head unit that features a 7-inch color touchscreen display, various media connectivity options, navigation, and 6 speakers for the sound system. I must say, for stock sound system, the speakers in the cee'd does sound quite good. This is your main Bluetooth audio streaming menu with your current song playing information, title, artist, album. You can go back a song, go forward a song, play pause. And if you hit this BT portion right up here, you can go to your different media options. You do have Bluetooth audio streaming, CD, USB, auxiliary, iPod connectivity. If you hit radio, you can access your FM AM menus, perform a manual tuning search, and look at the list of available radio stations in the area. Hit media to access this menu. Hit this button to turn off the display if you do not want the display distracting you. You do have your seat track buttons and your volume and power knob on this side. On the right side, hit map to access your navigation maps. Hit menu to bring up your list of options. You do have your different view options, different route options, and your different traffic options. Hit this portion right here to bring up your zoom buttons. You can use the plus and minus arrows on the display itself, or you can use this knob right here. Hit nav to bring up your destination input. You can input a destination via an address, address book, last destinations, points of interest, your parking places, continue guidance from the last route guidance, advanced destination input via GPS using the map, tour planner, and all that. And right here you can store up to 12 favorite destinations. Hit that button to access your Bluetooth telephone menu. You do have your keypad, cancel, on-hook, off-hook buttons. You can also look at your phone book, call lists, and speed dial from this menu. Hit that button to access your system settings. You do have your Bluetooth menu right here where you can pair a phone, delete a phone, look at your paired devices, change the password, and all that. System settings with your language, clock, units, reset the system back to factory settings, navigation demo, your traffic settings, navigation settings, audio settings with your speed dependent volume, power bass, sound system settings with your bass, treble, mid, balance and fader. You can have your navigation guidance on or off via this button right here. And you can turn off the beep from the touchscreen right here. Your display settings with your brightness, your automatic day-night mode for the navigation maps. And if you hit that button right down there, it brings up your destination information with your current position, your route info, and your traffic info. And right here you do have a knob that performs various functions on the screen. Right above you do have a CD player, it is MP3 compatible, eject, and that's about it. To the right of the central aircon vents, you do have the buttons to set the digital clock that is located within the display right up the dashboard. Within the display, you also do have a date, door open indicator, and outside temperature. Right below the display, you do have the button to turn off your traction control as well as your electronic central locking. Front quarter windows. And as shown earlier, this car does have power folding mirrors. If you leave the switch on automatic, that basically means when you lock the car, the mirrors fold in. When you unlock it, the mirrors fold out. You can manually override the power folding mirrors by flicking the switch down. Flick the switch up to unfold the mirrors. On the right stall, you do have your wiper controls The stalk is currently in its default position. Flick the stalk up once to activate your automatic wipers, and the wipers sweep once, indicating that the automatic wipers is active. On the left stalk, you do have your light and indicator controls. On the steering wheel, the left spoke houses your audio controls with your volume, selecting your different tracks or radio stations, going through your different modes, and your mute. You do have your voice control right down here. Help!
Possible commands are
Cancel! Now if you activated voice control and you did not know what to say, just ask for help, and the system will display a list of commands on the screen. You do have your on hook off hook buttons right here, and right here the up, down and return buttons actually control your multi-information display located within the instrument cluster. Right now you do have your average fuel consumption, instant fuel consumption, average speed, elapsed time, engine temperature, service indicator, user settings, with your door locks, your lights, steering position, language, and all that. You also do have your trip A, trip B, range, and back to your average fuel consumption. If you locate this button right here, you can change your different steering modes. You do have comfort, normal, and sport. And you do have your cruise control on the right spoke as well. The steering wheel in this car is tilt and telescopic. You adjust it via this lever right here. Right here you have the button to turn off your parking sensors. And right down here you do have a bit of storage. A couple of power outlets, as well as your auxiliary and USB ports. You can purchase a separate cable that plugs into both these ports, and on the other end of that cable will be your iPod connectivity. You do have some cup holders right here, center armrest with storage down below, auto dimming rear view mirror, interior lights, sunglass holder, and you do have a sun visor with a vanity mirror and light for the driver's side. You turn the light on, and to turn it off, simply just close the visor. Alright, so I guess that's it for the startup. We can turn it off right now and continue with the rest of the tour. Right down there you do have a speaker, bottle holder and some storage. Right up here you do have your window control. I'm about 5'7", which is about 1.7 meters tall. I did set the driver's seat to a position that I would feel comfortable in. I do have room to stretch out my feet underneath the driver's seat. I have about this much leg room and about this much headroom. It is actually quite comfortable back here. You do have storage pockets on the front seat backs. Rear center armrest with cup holders. Your rear interior lighting right up here. And you do have grip handles with hooks on the ceiling for both sides. You do have rear privacy glass on this car. To open up the rear hatch, go towards the rear hatch itself and locate a touchpad beneath this portion. Boot space in the seat with the rear seats in place is 380 liters. Fold the rear seats and remove the cargo cover to expand the boot space to 1,318 liters. There are hooks on both sides of the boot to hang items on, and to the right there is a power outlet. The left side of the boot contains a light that illuminates the area. The boot floor is split into three. There are smaller storage spaces on either sides and a larger storage space in the middle. Underneath this storage space is the vehicle's spare tire, toolkit and jack. The rear doors open quite wide at an almost 90-degree angle, which does aid entry and exit into the rear seats. You do have adjustable headrests front and rear. The 60-40 split folding rear seats are quite easy to fold away. First, you have to flip the seat base forward. Then, locate this lever right here, pull it, and flip the seat back down. It does fold flat all the way to the back. You do have your window control right here, and right down there, more storage, bottle holder, and a speaker. The front passenger seat does get full manual adjustments as well, with the same set of adjustments as the driver's side, including your power lumbar support. You do have quite a big glove box. You can make the glove box chilled so you can keep a few items in here just by twisting this knob. And you do have a light right up there that illuminates the glove box. The front passenger side does have a sun visor with a vanity mirror and the same light mechanism as well. Alright, so let's start it up with the door closed. Alright, so that's it for the startup and full vehicle tour video of this 2014 Kia cee'd 1.6 GDI. Thanks for watching and goodbye.